Good morning. Did anybody notice that I got out of the left side of the GTR when it's really a right-hand drive car and I did that all for the shot? Anyone notice that? This past week at the shop has been one of the craziest weeks I think we've ever encountered. We have a 20B in the Vale side. The Mustang finally came back and we put the drivetrain in, but it's already back at SOS. And now in its place is the giveaway BRZ, which I have been driving like crazy lately, and I smoked the clutch. So I have to get a new clutch for you guys because the car's just making too much power on the Sunoco fuel. But this car is now in the place of the Mustang. The Mustang's gone. We built 2 cars in the same week and filmed both of them at the same time, which had its wild set of challenges.
Shut up.
But now, that week is over and we need to focus on this week. SEMA is in 8 days, 9 days, something like that. We still have a lot to do. We still need to get the 2024 Mustang back, get that thing ready, put its wheels on, and just clean it up. And now the RB26 Mustang is back at SOS, and we still need to finish the interior, and get all that dressed up, and we're hoping to have the Evo 5 build potentially finished this week. I'm not the biggest sticker on laptop guy. Well, I used to be. I used to have so many stickers on my laptop, but recently I made a change. Just one clean little sticker. That's all it needs. Let's take a moment and read some comments from the last video that we posted, and that was the RB26 Mustang finally coming back from paint. I will say, a lot of negative feedback. Tons of negative feedback, which is like pretty disappointing. Obviously, like I like to choose everything that I like for all these builds. And I asked for you guys' input on the paint scheme, and in that video I was like, what should I do? I'm thinking about doing this and doing that. Everyone pretty much voted for the cream and the Porsche Irish green stripes, but then all the comments, everyone's just hosing the car and talking shit about SOS, which is very disappointing to see. I tried to make it very clear in the video that we're getting this car back like from paint, but it's nowhere near done. And then it's gonna go back to SOS. They're gonna do a whole thing of clear. They're gonna fix the overspray, and we're gonna do the interior because we still have, you know, days, which days are very valuable, and just a lot, so much net. I hate the net. Why be net? Why? But I thought I would make good use of this, and I will vocalize this to you guys, because in life there are haters and supporters, and you are in control of which one outweighs the other. And a quote that I have lived by for a very long time when it came to the internet is essentially this, and it's helped me kind of not let any of the negativity get to me, and it's this: hurt people hurt people. If you really think about it and you boil down to it, if anyone is talking negatively about anything, and we've had a fair amount of negativity on the Vale side RX-7 too, of, oh, it doesn't look like this, should have done this, or Mustang should have been. If you yourself find yourself commenting negative things to try to put other people down on videos, you gotta be not happy with where you're at personally. If you're in a great mood and you're loving life and you're seizing the day and you see nothing but great opportunity and you're just positive, can you imagine yourself with that positive person going into other people and trying to bring them down? The answer is no. You can't. Now, that's not to say that maybe people are just being like, oh, Teej, I wish you would have done this. But there's a clear separation to people who are being malicious and people that are giving constructive criticism. But I will say this. This is what I will leave you guys with. People can say or do whatever they want, but you just have to make sure that it doesn't steer you off the path of doing what you want to do. If what you're doing at the end of the day brings you value, brings you happiness, and gives you passion and drive, that's more important than anyone else's opinion, anyone else's thoughts, or what anyone else thinks that you should do. You should be in the driver's seat of your own life. And I'll leave you guys with that. Mini rant over. Guys, give honest feedback.
Hey.
Twan has a new pair of sunglasses. He's entering his tech era vibe.
Let me just say this.
Kid has been all about these glasses.
Let me just say this. You guys might not understand it now, right? But come 2-3 years, I just bought my Tesla robot. He's right next to me. This is what people are gonna be looking like. I'm in the mall, in the store, got my robot next to me. It's 2027. It's an early wave, so if you guys want to hop on the wave early,
I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Are those glasses a little whack, or are they fitting him good? I want to hear it down below. If you ever wonder, like, what does TJ really do every day? He just builds cars and hangs around. Let me show you. This will be the most accurate day in the life I've given you guys in a long time. I'm gonna try to film everything. Today's main objective, make sure that episode 2 of Mustang is done and edited. It goes live tomorrow.
Okay.
There is an ad that needs to go live in that.
Is it on the board right there?
The boys are finishing up all the parts on the Veil side, and then we're gonna try to film the Evo today. We should be able to get most of that done. Also, we need to film new Hunt & Co. ads to promote that it's like a week left for the giveaway.
Same thing we did with the Supra.
And then there's a few more wiring components for the Evo.
Yeah.
You tell me if I'm getting a little too ambitious. There might be an opportunity to load a bass tune and try to crank it today.
The Evo?
Yeah, like
Absolutely, brother.
I'm excited.
Take it back.
I'm
Take
excited.
it back. Yeah, I think.
I don't want to set my expectations too high. Alicia, are you really eating a tamale at 9 a.m.? Is it a breakfast item? And then we're still waiting on certain things to show up, but all the work t-shirts can go out and then...
Yes, they went out yesterday.
Okay.
This is all the flame stuff.
Oh, all the acid wash stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, before you go today, I want to like organize the chart so we know everything for November, December.
Okay.
And I want to go over it in detail so you don't have any questions because I know there's a bunch of different color SKUs and we're still waiting on approvals, and then there's the new stuff that Nixis did.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've heard back from those people yet of like how soon you can get them. And then I share with that. So I just want to make sure like through and through it's very clear and I've answered everything for you.
Okay.
So you know.
Yes, let's go team!
What do you think of my shirt, Victor?
So good.
This is the Victor fit. We are prepping and gearing for stuff for November and December, which I don't want to give you guys. I don't want to say anything yet because that's all going to be, well, you'll see. But I need to write out every single item that's coming out in it. And me and Alicia have talked about it a million times, and as well with our designers, but I'm gonna write out everything on this piece of paper because the way we do a lot of our like drops and stuff or giveaways is we'll run them for like 60 days and then we'll do every 14 days a full new collection or drop or inspiration or like whatever, all drop. So it's like there's consistently new stuff throughout the whole entire drop. So I'm gonna take like 10-15 minutes before Alicia leaves today and write out everything. Generally mocked up. Here's your pen. Sweet, thank you. It's time to eat.
You're the one that's
I just went over episode 2 for the Mustang RB26 video with Twan. We usually like will watch a full video together and decide if we want to add any extra things. So just finished that up, and the guys on the outside of the shop are focusing. Well, one, we've been cleaning a bunch today because just after the whole Veil side episodes, we're still filming them. There's just so much to do and clean up. So we cleaned everything up, and right now Ian and Dylan are working on Evo 5 stuff. So I need to film some clips because we're putting in the ECU and Ian's been working on wiring. So I'll probably put this camera down for a little bit and start filming with them and getting some really cool progress. But this is what I'll show you. If you watched any of the 20V episodes, this whole corner was full of millions of toolboxes, millions of parts, and more importantly, just like so much dirt and grime on the ground. One, from all the fab that happened down here, but also we stripped parts and did all this and did all that, and it now looks clean. To you guys, it might still look a little bit dirty, but we're here every day. We know exactly what it looks like, and it looks amazing. So super hyped on that. Still have a bunch of organization to do with holy Haltech. What is all this Haltech stuff for?
backup stuff.
This is all backup. It's just for a
build,
car.
2J stuff.
What next car?
Next
You can
car.
say it. Do we have? We don't have anything. This
So
is just
the next
stock.
car that's coming is a.
This is just our spare backups and
Correct.
stuff.
Yeah. So
Cool.
like this is almost a 350Z's worth of stuff
Damn.
for spare parts.
Damn.
And then some spare parts that we ordered for that didn't come in time. That we ordered for that came in time because they expedite everything. Thanks, Haltech. But yeah, so we have some leftover stuff from the 20B and a spare car's worth for this, which we're
Okay.
gonna carry with us.
Yeah.
And then just a few extra backup like coils and temp sensors and things like that.
Yeah.
So and then one.
So all this is gonna get organized in here?
Yeah.
Or at least
So
try to.
It's just like things that are low stock that we have
Yeah.
an extra of.
I wish that there was a place. We should almost get the hanger system. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. This is really cool. One thing that we really focused on in the last 20B video, I showed a little bit, was that we started to just order all of our Vibrant stuff in bulk. The reason for that being is just to get videos out quickly, and waiting on parts just kills so much time. So we ordered like a million things.
Also,
bead
a little
roller.
bead roller,
Yeah.
so you can make pipes.
Yeah, it's really cool. The guys, Ian and Dylan, sat down and just like jotted everything. So if you don't like build things from scratch, like if you're not custom making things and custom making lines, this probably looks like really silly and not cool. But trust me, when you do stuff like that, having stuff in-house is amazing. Also, with all of the stuff that we're trying to stock with Vibrant, we're also trying to do the same with Haltech, because now every build we pretty much do, like at the level that our like this building is trying to build cars at, requires, you know, usually a brand new ECU, and requires a whole bunch of sensors and just a plethora of everything that comes with that. So we're trying to stockpile everything from Haltech. Spare ECUs, coils, spare dash displays, flex fuel content sensors, fuel fittings, an IC7 display, a UC10 that's crazy, a spare Nexus R3 ignition harness. I mean, some of this stuff, I don't even know the exact details, because that's kind of not necessarily like one of my responsibilities. That's something more so Dylan makes sure to handle, we have a stockpile of. And then we'll also have to spend a day and start disassembling all of these. These are different fittings that we were gonna use for the 20B and then put away. So now, like, you know, if you guys know end fittings and stuff, this is like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of just spare fittings and stuff, which is super valuable, that we can put away and put back on the shelf. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna film with the Evo now. I'll put the camera up probably like an hour or two, and we'll see where we're at today. Just filmed like 3.5 hours with the Evo. Oh, it was so good. Don't want to say anything. I'll leave it all for the big video, but man, there was a very scary moment in that video that didn't, oof. That's all I'll say. We thought we were in a lot of trouble. So we are getting ready to clean up now, and we have a little road trip to take in the GTR. Okay. Need me a new air freshie. I haven't put one in the GTR yet. Oh yeah, bud. Make it, smells good. I have a doctor's appointment, and it's very far away. It's about a 40-minute drive. Actually, damn, we gotta get going or else we're gonna be late. But can't complain about any long drive in the GTR. Let's go. Whoa, just pulled up on a 991 GT3, baby. You don't really see these too much out in the wild. Sick. This is my favorite road to drive. I don't know if you can tell, on the left-hand side it's a big lake, and this is like a canyon switchback road where I film a lot of clips, honestly. And this time of day, it's just beautiful out. Literally, like, I don't know. Doesn't really get much better than this. I used to drive my BRZ all the time and just take little roads like this and just reflect or think back on things. Like if I didn't have a good day, I remember getting in my cars and just driving aimlessly. And I wasn't driving this road then, but if I knew about it, I definitely would have. So let's just vibe out for a little bit. Oh, this guy wants to dance. Do a little brake boost for my boy up front. So sick. I'm a little early, so I'm gonna take the next 20 minutes and watch Grant's new YouTube video because Grant hasn't posted a video in forever and I always yell at him for it and he just released one. So I'm gonna watch this for a bit and then we'll go in.
It felt like it was the right time to have a reset. But in that time, we got this entire
Alright, we're home. It's 8 p.m. and Sabrina's got some homemade dinner for us. So recently, Sabrina and I have been, well, I'll say and I because I've been suggesting them, but Sabrina and I have been trying to explore different like cooking recipes and doing things different because we normally just do like steak, chicken, and like, I don't know, things like that, and pasta and stuff. But we're on the vibe of like finding things on like Instagram that have like cool recipes and making them. So tonight, Sabrina found a recipe that was like, it's called, what is it?
It's called lasagna soup.
It sounds gross, but trust me.
What do you mean sounds
Soup
gross?
lasagna? It's a weird thing to like hear.
You guys know all like the one pot like pastas that are super popular on social media where like you add the chicken broth and the noodles cook in the chicken broth instead of in the water and it like absorbs all the flavor. So this is one of those, but it's more chicken broth, so it's like soupy.
Looks so good. I'm a fan of like meat sauce, so we have, I don't know, I'll let you guys know how it is. It's going to be very good, I'm sure. I'm really excited for it. I'm hungry too. People like on the main channel lately have been like, oh, really wish we saw Sabrina on the vlogs more and stuff like that. And there was someone who had your back, which like, I don't know who it was. And if you watch the Clips channel, who knows? Well, like, no, it was someone that was like, they're really busy right now. So like, I haven't been doing like a bunch of like vlogging just like throughout the day. But it was like, have you also maybe thought that maybe Sabrina doesn't want to be on the vlogs or maybe doesn't want to be in every video or just whatever? And I was like, damn, that guy had her back. That's not really the case, but you know, people just make assumptions and just go off their own like way. And I'm like, just because I don't film Sabrina in every video, it doesn't like.
Guys, I miss you.
Oh, this is.
I miss you guys.
This
Okay,
looks
a
good.
first taste test.
Well, it looks a little hot.
I'll hold the camera.
It looks a little hot right now.
Oh, that's your toast. Why not use what this is made for? Guys, he has a stand on this and he's not even using it.
I forgot.
Hold on, let me get you your toast.
I don't know if this is gonna beat the famous TJ's taco recipe, but or just a classic mac and cheese with milk. I have milk right now, but there's not that much left of it.
Mac and cheese? Way better than that.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of a top tier recipe for me.
Oh, this is too burnt for you. Should I make you? It's so your spec. It is so your spec.
Oh, it's so good. It's so, dude, the chicken broth, you can like taste it heavily. It's super good. And as you guys know, Sabrina's like really in love with like making homemade sourdough and stuff. And if any of you guys can convince your girl to get on that train, or even yourself if you think you're crafty in the kitchen, it's a process. Making your own bread like from scratch and raising sourdough and doing all that stuff is a process. But we have like sourdough for breakfast and dinner like almost every day, just on like avocado toast or like toast with jelly or making like desserts with it. But having homemade sourdough toast with all like the dishes we do.
I got you an orange juice.
Oh, it's hot.
Sorry, I totally burned that. Not like this.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Where's
Wow.
my phone? This is the recipe. Danny, come on, focus. Danny loves pasta or
There you
Danny
go.
loves something.
Go to that
Wait,
account
I'm
and
gonna
find
make
it.
I'm gonna make them watch this.
The whole thing?
It's like 20 seconds, guys. I want them to see the final product. It's coming up. There's the final product. And then look at mine. I'm a chef.
Top tier. I'm in bed, and this is how I end almost every night. Spending time on Facebook Marketplace, just scrolling random. I actually just found a 1991 red NSX manual that was like pretty good pricing. I DM'd the guy. I was like, "Yo, is this car still available?" And I'm watching Lost right now.
And I'm memeing in bed, and these guys, I know these memes are on your
what-
reels.
Sabrina loves these stupid Kanye memes.
One time I liked one of these, and one of you guys DM'd me and was like, "Seeing you liking this has me on the floor," and I'm like, "Thank you, it's so funny."
I know I'm super late to this whole trend, but I recently started watching the show Lost, and I've never seen it before, and I'm obsessed. So I've been binge watching Lost when I get in bed every night, while Sabrina is just aimlessly scrolling memes. But either way, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm in bed. It got to about 9:15, so I try to get in bed like around 8:30 every day, as soon as possible, to get enough sleep for the next day. So hope you guys enjoyed today's little day in the life vlog.
Get enough sleep.
And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you boys in the next clip.